Well, let's start off with a wild custom and a really nice truck. So this weekend I went to the Starbird Car Show in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Apparently it's the 60th anniversary, or 60th annual. 60th annual, not the 60th anniversary. So I'm going to try to do more narration than usual this time. Trying a different approach, although I don't promise to go into a whole lot of depth about any one car. Obviously, there are a lot of cool cars at the show. A lot of things that were very old, but still very nice. And I'm kind of trying to, if you watch this channel regularly, you know I have a tendency to do a lot of montage videos with music. But I'm trying to get away from doing the music as much. Get the music, it's copyright-free music, but it's through my film editing software, but just trying to do something different. There's an orange and black Camaro. Can you tell that this owner of this truck is an OSU fan? That's Oklahoma State University. And, boy, don't ask me how the headlights work on this Buick. It's pretty snazzy. I wouldn't mind going for a ride in it, but yeah, definitely custom, especially in the front of the car. That's an old Plymouth Valiant. Here we're getting into some of the rat rods. These were pretty neat. These put together ratty vehicles. Believe it or not, that's a 72 Honda on a custom frame. That has a 16-cylinder engine, or two engines put together. At least when you're doing these rat rods, I guess it doesn't matter if you mess up anything, because it's all kind of your own ratty. No one can complain that you're, you know, cutting up a car that's already in good shape. Here's another Honda. That's a 71, actually. This is a 66 Ford pickup. One of my former coworkers used to have a truck just like it. This car right here, that's a Buick. This is a GT40 Tribute. 1962 Oldsmobile. This car I've seen at shows before and I've always liked it. It's a 1958 Pontiac. 1958 Pontiac. Looks like it's had some modifications for racing, however. Another Buick. This one would be a 1960 model. Got a pink Cadillac here. A General Lee. This is a 1968 Chevy Impala. And some of the vehicles from the Evel Knievel Tribute exhibit. Got another Oldsmobile here. 1970 Pontiac GTO. 1970 Chevelle. Here you can see some of the other vehicles in the background. A really tall truck. And that weird chopped and lowered Hummer. Got a C1 Corvette. A Dodge Charger. A 1974 GMC pickup. and a 1955 Ford. One of the ways I always spot the 55 model is with the large round turn signals. Got a Willis Jeep and an old Mercury in the background. A heavily customized Porsche Boxster. 1968 Pontiac GTO. Another Pontiac. And another. Got a Dodge Charger here. I really like this one, especially with the red stripe on the back. Here's the 1959 Impala they call Bespoke. Gotta love those taillights. 1959 Impala called Bespoke. Got a Rolls Royce here that's fit to be featured in the next Grey Poupon commercial. Looks really sharp. And a couple of other weird custom vehicles. Here's a 1970 Chevelle with the red paint with black stripe color scheme. This is a really sharp 1962 Chevy Bel Air. I really like this car. And it is a Bel Air, not an Impala. 62 Bel Air. Here's an El Camino. Check out how big that Chevy bow tie emblem is on the back of the tailgate. I don't know when it started, but it seems like gray is becoming a more and more common color of choice for high-end custom paint jobs. Well, you gotta admit, all of these cars turned out pretty sharp. They sure did. So here we have some pickup trucks. I guess you call this one a pickup. That's definitely a pickup. Old Chevy. And some Camaros. There were actually quite a few Camaros at this Starbird show. That's a high-end 69 Camaro build. Here we have a third generation. Now this is the Gas Monkey Garage built pickup truck they call Skidmark. And I gotta say, don't buy that truck without driving it to see how it handles. I do believe we have a couple more Chevy Impalas here. I like these 60s Impalas. Well, as you can tell, there was a lot to see here at this show. I'm going to try to keep this video going for a little bit longer to get more photos. Although, it probably would have been easier to just put a bunch of music together, but hey, hopefully you found the narration a little bit more interesting. That's a 1973 Plymouth Duster, I believe. Dodge Challenger. ...2004 Mustang, I think. Now, I'm happy to report that there were lots of 55, 56, and 57 Chevys at the Starbird Car Show. That's 55 to 56, the so-called Tri-5 Chevys. These are very good-looking cars. I always like them. Well, a lot of people like them, actually, not just me. That's a 55 Chevy there. '56. '57. Another '57. '56 Chevy there. This was a pretty rough one. This was a rough 55. That's a custom 56. And here we have a black 55 Chevy designed to be like the same 55 black Chevy in American Graffiti. Well, I think I've shown more than a few of the vehicles that were on display at the show and discussed some of them along the way. So, probably going to go ahead and wrap up this video now. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe. The channel is growing, slowly but surely. So be sure to do your part and subscribe to the channel if you like this video. Thank you and have a good day.